The jet airliner is one of the mankind's greatest modern inventions, connecting people and giving us a quick and affordable way to reach parts of the world that we never thought we'd see. But for all of its brilliance, it's clear that the people who invented the aircrafts didn't put sleep compatibility anywhere near the top of the list of its most important design factors. Although airlines are doing more and more to make its cabin better for those who want to take a rest, getting quality in-flight sleep can still be a tough struggle. Struggle no more. At Electronic Huts, we have asked industry experts, frequent flyers, and used our own expertise to come up with those tips that will have you sleeping almost better on the plane than you do in your own bed. Prepare yourself pre-flight. Preparing yourself pre-flight is the first step you should take in ensuring that you will remain comfortable enough to sleep once in flight. Former pilot and author of Behind the Flight Deck Door, Brett Manders, told us, if you have an evening flight, make sure your morning exercise routines get your heart rate up and get endorphins going. If you can, try to head outdoors to get fresh air and sunshine. It can also be a good idea to walk around once at the airport, as you will be sitting still for most of the time on the plane. Drink water. With low cabin humidity and altitude change, dehydration is one of the biggest factors in preventing people from sleeping while on a plane. That's why it's important that you make sure you drink enough water before and at the start of the flight. It's also a good idea to bring your own water bottle, as this means you won't have to wait for the cabin crew to serve you. Another tip in drinking water, you have to drink in moderation. You don't want to overdo it either. If you drink too much water, you will find yourself constantly need to get up to go for a toilet, which will also stop you from getting a good amount of sleep. Stay caffeine-free. It might go without saying, but do not drink any caffeinated drinks. Not only does caffeine boost energy, but it's also another cause of dehydration. Swap your coffee for a fruit tea or decaf substitute and replace your Coke with water or a low-sugar fruit drink. Do not drink alcohol. Another big culprit of dehydration is alcohol. Some people will swear by a little pre-flight whiskey as the perfect solution to send you off to sleep. But even if it does, the quality of your sleep drops significantly when alcohol is involved, and you will wake up feeling far worse than you did before you went to sleep. Use airline accessories. Sometimes the airline will give you an extra pair of socks and blanket or provide them upon request. So if you want to stay warm and comfortable but don't want to eat into your carry-on baggage allowance, make good use of freebies that the airline offers. It's important to note that not all airlines will have blankets on board, so it's best to check before deciding to leave yours behind. Do not be afraid to recline your seat. Seats are reclinable for a reason. It's nice to be cautious of the person behind you, but you have paid for your ticket, so you are entitled to recline your seat as far back as what makes you comfortable. Pre-select a seat. Where you are sat on a plane can make or break your ability to fall asleep. Fortunately, you can pre-book your seats on many of the airliner. Pick the seat that is best for sleeping. Choosing a window seat. The window seat is the best seat in the row for sleeping. Not only does it provide you with the places to rest your head, but it also gives you control over the window shutters. Plus, in a window seat, you won't be worried about people walking you up to get past toward their way to the toilet, or food getting passed over you when meals, snacks, and drinks are served. Avoid the back of the plane at all costs. The back of the plane is the worst place to sit for a couple of reasons. The first is that it's near the toilet, which means the noise from the opening of the doors, people chatting in the queue, and flushing the toilet might keep you awake. The second reason is the seats at the very back of the plane usually have restricted recline or no recline at all. Wear something you are able to sleep in. We are not suggesting that you turn up to the airport in your pajamas, but wearing comfortable and lightweight clothing will make all the difference in helping you sleep on a plane. This is especially important for long-haul flights, where you will need to stay comfortable in your clothes for 6 hours or more. If you are dressing to impress when you land, consider taking a change of clothes and changing when you arrive at the airport. Tire yourself out before the flight. There is nothing worse than wanting to sleep on a flight, but you can't because you're awake and alert. One way to combat this issue is to tire yourself out before the flight. You can exercise to drain yourself or energy, or make sure you don't have a full night of sleep the night before so that you are more tired than usual by the time you are in the air.